Could relinquishing Ukrainian territory to Russia be the key to ending the ongoing conflict? This is the question that Russian President Vladimir Putin posed during his recent interview with Tucker Carlson. This proposition, aimed directly at the United States, comes at a time when Republican lawmakers are stalling aid to Ukraine in Congress. In a calculated move, Putin is seeking to appeal to American conservatives, echoing sentiments of figures such as former President Donald Trump, who argue that the United States has more pressing issues to attend to than a distant war. The interview, conducted in an opulent hall at the Kremlin, marked Putin's first engagement with a Western media outlet since the full-scale conflict in Ukraine began. This strategic endeavor unfolded over 2 hours, with Putin delving into a familiar recounting of the Kremlin's historical narratives regarding Russia's ancient claim to Eastern European territories. Putin's exposition, however, remained largely unfiltered for American audiences. He touched on topics ranging from artificial intelligence to Genghis Khan and the Roman Empire. In response to Carlson's inquiry about the potential involvement of American troops in Ukraine, Putin retorted, "Why not focus on other matters? You have border issues, migration issues, national debt concerns. Wouldn't it be preferable to engage in negotiations with Russia?" He urged the United States to reach an agreement to end the conflict, suggesting that those in power in the West had begun to recognize that Russia cannot be vanquished on the battlefield. As the interview concluded, Putin deviated from his usual ambiguity regarding the conclusion of the Ukraine invasion, expressing a preference for resolution through negotiation rather than military triumph. He suggested that the time had come for discussions on ending the conflict. In response to Carlson's inquiry regarding NATO's potential acceptance of Russian control over parts of Ukraine, Putin remarked, "Let them contemplate how to handle it with dignity. There are possibilities if there's willingness." Putin's interview with Carlson was not just about Ukraine. He also spoke about American journalist Evan Gershkovich, who has been detained in Russia for more than 300 days. Putin stated he would not rule out the release of Gershkovich, who has been charged with espionage. Putin claimed that Gershkovich was caught receiving classified information, a claim that has been denied by Dow Jones, the Journal, and Gershkovich himself. In summary, Putin's interview with Tucker Carlson was a strategic play aimed at appealing to American conservatives. He urged the United States to negotiate an end to the conflict in Ukraine, suggesting that relinquishing Ukrainian territory could be part of the solution. He spoke about the detention of American journalist Evan Gershkovich, hinting at the possibility of his release. The interview marked a new phase in Putin's ongoing efforts to influence Western opinion and policy as he continues to navigate the complex landscape of international politics.